Hi guys, welcome to part 1 of Kuala Lumpur Great Eats. Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia, is truly a haven for food lovers. From street foods and local cuisines to fine dining, the plethora of food choices is both cosmopolitan and mind-boggling. And with limited time and stomach space, you'll probably be wondering where would be the best places to enjoy the city's countless culinary offerings. So, in our Kuala Lumpur Great Eats series, we shall endeavour to curate eateries and food experiences that will hopefully make your foodie adventures in Kuala Lumpur a truly yummylicious one. Let's go and Bon Appetit!
We're now at Kuala Lumpur, Bangsar village to check out this village roaster. We're told that it's pretty good, Doc, so let's go in and check it out.
So what we've ordered today is this 3 meat platter, comprised of the roast duck, the barbecue pork and the char siu. So over here, as the name implies, village roast duck. This place is really famous for its roast duck. So when you're here, definitely have to check out the roast duck, right? And besides the roast meat platter, we ordered the shang tang xian cai, which is a spinach and superior stock, as well as their signature tofu, the charcoal tofu dish with minced. Let's check out the duck first. It looks very promising with the skin that looks pretty crispy. And the meat inside, wow, it looks soft and nice. I'm going to try out the skin first. The skin is very crispy, very aromatic, and it tastes really good. And let me check out the meat. Very soft and very succulent. I'll say that the roast duck here is really well done with the crispy skin. The meat roasted just nice, not dry, not hard, but still very tender, very succulent. The skin itself is really well done, not fatty at all, very nice to bite into. And it's still very juicy, the meat, so highly recommended. And it goes really well with this dip here, which is slightly sweet and complements the meat really well. Now let's check out the roast pork, the xiao rou. The skin does feel it's kind of crispy. I can really tap into it. Wow, the skin is so crispy. It's a bit on the saltier side, but it tastes very nice. And the roast pork is very soft as well. The whole thing just melted in my mouth. It's in fact one of the nicest roast pork I've tasted so far. Guys, although this place is known for its roast duck, I think the roast pork here deserves a special mention because it's not every day you can find roast pork with skin that's so crispy. It really has a bite and a crunch. This is the char siu. Looks really well barbecued and doesn't seem to use any red coloring. Very good. What I love about this char siu is it's not too sweet, not overwhelmingly sweet like some char siu that I've tried before. It's just nice. It's very lightly caramelized. The meat itself is still very soft, while the outer layer here is nicely barbecued, slightly charred to give the aroma and the flavor of barbecued meat. The best thing is it's not too fatty. I think it depends on the cut of the meat, but what we have here is not too fatty, so really nice. Still have the melt in the mouth kind of texture. So besides the roast meat, we ordered their other dishes to go along, including this poached spinach in superior stock. It's one of my favorite dishes, especially to go along with the meat. You need some veggies, right, for a balanced diet. Very fresh vegetable, not overly cooked, and the stock itself is not too salty, so perfect. And this is their signature charcoal tofu. I think there's some steamed egg as well. At the bottom. The tofu is very, very soft, silky smooth, and The outer layer here is well deep fried, so and it's not oily at all. I think the contrast of texture is very interesting, and when you bite into it, it's such a delight to eat. And the gravy, the minced meat sauce, and the egg that accompanies it, it goes really well with the tofu. Overall, I would say that the dishes here are very well executed, very tasty, very delicious. This place really lives up to its name, and if you're in Kuala Lumpur and looking for good roast duck, roast meat, be sure to check out Village Roast Duck.
So guys, we are here for brunch and looking for this very famous steamed fish head. It's called Big Tree Linky Steamed Fish Head. Yeah, this I don't see any restaurant here, but it's all among the residential estate. GPS is somewhere here, so you're gonna, oh yeah guys, it's right in the middle of two houses. Hey, check it out guys. You wouldn't expect to find something here. I think it's actually at the back of this residential estate, so it's just a little bit hard to find. So next time when you guys come over here, do park along the road of the residential area. So yeah, we're gonna go in and check it out, right guys? Let's go. Here we are, Big Tree Linky Steamed Fish Head.
Hi guys, right now we are here at Big Tree Linky Steamed Fish Head restaurant. Well, this place is really like a hidden gem. According to the boss son, the second generation manager, this place is mainly frequented by the locals, and it's really quite a hidden gem over here in Kuala Lumpur because it's literally hidden in the middle of a residential estate. And as you seen earlier, my husband and I actually had a bit of trouble finding this place, and even with Google Map and Waze, there's no actual directions that will direct you straight to the restaurant. So we could only like park around nearby and then try to find our way, and somehow we stumbled upon this place. Yeah, and so guys, when you're here in this area, do keep your eyes open for the zao pai, for the signboard of this restaurant. Yeah, it's a bit hidden after a small alley. So apparently it's true that this place is frequented by the locals, and in fact right now it's lunchtime and it's already almost full. By the way, they only open for lunch from about 10 o'clock to 3 p.m. Yeah, there's no dinner served here, so if you want to enjoy your food here, be sure to come during lunchtime. This restaurant is actually built around a few big trees, so thereby I guess that's why it's called the Big Tree Linky Steamed Fish Head restaurant. From the name of this restaurant, you can tell that this place specializes in steamed fish head, and so we've ordered their zao pai steamed fish head. They have a few types of flavors. This is the spicy one. They do have non-spicy one as well as one that comes with steamed with ginger. Okay, besides the steamed fish head, this place is also well known for a variety of dishes such as the signature tofu. Right, this is the signature deep fried tofu, and the soup. This is the black bean soup. We are here on a weekday today, but if you come during the weekends, you can actually order their coconut chicken soup, which I heard is really good as well. But too bad we're here on a Wednesday, so there's no coconut chicken soup today. It's pretty light, I would say, but it has a lot of flavor. The black bean flavor really comes through in this soup, but it's a light, non-oily soup, so I think it's quite healthy. It's like a tun tang kind of black bean soup. Very flavorful. And let's check out the style of the show, the steamed fish head. By the way, I think this is a song he or big head cup in English. Yep, and the head here is actually pretty big. It's a pretty big serving. So as a result, my husband and I could only order 2 other dishes besides this one because of the huge portion. But if you come in a bigger group, you can definitely try out more of their signature dishes, like the black vinegar pig trotter. I heard it's really good here. Yep, so cheers. It's very, very nice. Distinct taste of ginger, and There's no fishiness at all in the fish. And this fish is really fresh, very juicy, steamed just right. And check out the meat. There's a very strong ginger taste in this sauce. It's slightly sweet, not very spicy. Very nice ginger taste in this fish. The next dish is the signature tofu. Yep, it looks very crispy. Check it out. Although it's deep fried, it's not oily, and the outside layer is very crispy, very nicely deep fried and crispy, and the inside is creamy. I think they mix it with some kind of potatoes and other stuff, so as a result it's like not those kind of soft tofu texture, but rather quite a creamy, bit like mashed potato kind of taste. And of course, the simple, classic but delicious bean sprout with salted fish. Okay, cheers. A lot of wok here in this stir-fried bean sprout with salted fish, and the bean sprout is very crunchy and juicy, super fresh, and the saltiness of this dish is just nice. Not overly salty, but just enough to give this dish a very nice flavor. It's very refreshing as well, very crunchy. So overall, I think this is a very nice restaurant to check out when you're in Kuala Lumpur, especially if you like home-cooked style, kind of Chinese, local Chinese cuisine. Because over here the food is really quite hearty, home-cooked style. The seasoning used are just nice. The ingredients are very fresh as well and really tasty.
All the three dishes, they're really, really delicious. Spot on in terms of the taste, and the tauge is very crunchy, tofu crispy, the fish just right, very soft and very tender, very fresh. So guys, if you like kampong kind of dining, you can see around me, which I love and my wife love, do come over here and check out this place. Right? So yeah, we're gonna sign off right now, and if you like our content, remember to like, subscribe and share.
This is our second time here at Wilayah Drunken Clam Noodle Soup Restaurant. The thing is, we've been overeating quite a lot, these few days in Kuala Lumpur, and just craving for something that's light, healthy, and nutritious. So the first place that we thought of is here, since we ate here before and had a great dining experience. Yep. The thing about this restaurant is the soup base here are not made from pre-mixed or pre-packaged soup stock or broth. The soup here are made from scratch. They simmer the soup over low heat for a few hours. It's really very nutritious. There's no MSG added to the soup. And by the way, they have quite a number of different soup base on their menu. They have tom yum soup, they have spicy soup base, they have the soup base with rice wine. For today, we decided to go with the one that comprise of ginger and lemongrass. There's even melon. This is honeydew, I believe, in the soup. They even use some fruits like honeydew in the soup to make it naturally sweet. There's no sugar added either, so it's a very healthy tasting soup. According to the staff here, this particular soup base is particularly great when you're having a bit of overeating syndrome such as bloatedness and a bit of indigestion. It will help to relieve those symptoms. We tried this noodle soup the other day, and it's really very nice. It's very sweet, naturally sweet from the lala, from the bone broth and honeydew. And with the addition of lemongrass and ginger, it does give the very nice aromatic flavor to this soup. Yeah, especially with someone who loves ginger, this is a great choice for you. The other day, my husband had the Drunken lala soup, and it's very good as well. That one is totally different. It tastes of rice wine, and it's very, very robust. Besides noodle soup, they also serve stir-fried lala, which is also their signature. We ordered their stir-fried lala the other day, but not today because we just want something light. And the stir-fried lala, I can assure you that it's also very nice. It's stir-fried in their own homemade sambar, made from scratch using dried shrimp. The staff told us that there are people who who actually asked to buy the sambal sauce, but unfortunately they don't retail it. Okay, you can only enjoy the taste of the sambal when you're here in this restaurant and having your stir-fried lala with the sambal. By the way, the lala they serve here is really very fresh and sweet. And very generous servings as well, I must say. That you'll find quite a lot of lala in your this noodle soup. I'm going to tuck in right now, and if you like something light, healthy and nutritious without MSG, be sure to check out this Wilayah Drunken Lala Noodle Soup restaurant. I can assure you that you will enjoy it as much as we did. Hi guys, right now we are here at the Dancing Fish at Bangsar Shopping Centre in Kuala Lumpur. Judging by the crowd, I think the food here is going to be wonderful. I've heard a lot of good things about the Indonesian food that's served here, especially the dancing fish, which is their signature. So right now we are starting off with the melinjo cracker. For those of you who have not heard of this cracker, it's actually from the seed of the melinjo tree. It's really good for the heart, and it's great for the immune system. It's very nutritious and it's rich in antioxidants. So it's not just only tasty, it's also very beneficial for the health. Over here, the melinjo cracker is served with sambal. So good and so fresh. It's slightly bitter, so I suppose the bitterness comes from the natural plant chemical that's inside the melinjo cracker, and this bitterness is the one that gives the health properties, I guess. Cheers. So guys, our food has arrived, and it's really very hard to decide what to eat because everything on the menu looks so good. We can only shortlist a few to try today, and of course we have to try their signature dancing fish. Look, this is their signature dancing fish served with the Indonesian salsa, and there's a technique to make it stand and it looks like it's dancing, so thereby the name dancing fish. And I'm going to just use my fingers because it's really very crispy and kind of hard to just cut. If not, I'm going to make a mess. So let me start off with this part. Yep. Okay. Yep. It looks really crispy and still quite warm. Let's try a small piece here. It's very good. Perfectly deep fried, very light and crispy in terms of the texture, and inside the meat is still very tender. So, and it's salted just nice, so it's not too salty, but it brings out the flavor of the fish really well. You can choose to have this dancing fish accompanied by different types of sauces. So the one that we have chosen is this Indonesian salsa sauce, which is actually a sweet black sauce with diced tomato, chili padi, and some shallots. Yeah, and it has a very nice onion flavor, quite spicy, and goes really well with the fish. But if you don't want this sauce, they have it in other kinds of sauces as well. So it's really up to you to choose. And besides the fish, we decided to go for the ayam bakar. Just a quarter of the ayam bakar served with rojak sauce. It looks beautifully barbecued, so just going to try a small portion. Yeah, with this rojak sauce. They use a kind of sweet sauce to barbecue this ayam bakar, so it's slightly sweet on the outside and it's nicely caramelized, and inside is still very tender. So it's a very nice chicken, and you can have it in half chicken as well, but because there's just two of us, so we decided to go for the quarter chicken so we can try our other dishes. And yep, so far so good. The dishes are all very nice. And by the way, this restaurant is Michelin Gourmand restaurant, so I suppose there's a good standard to the food. And they've also ordered this salad. This is a paku vegetable, which according to the server is very popular in Indonesia and also the Philippines. I love the burst of flavor in this salad. It's spicy, sour, and sweet. And there's grated coconut as well. So there's a very nice coconutty aroma to this salad. Very, very refreshing. And this vegetable, the paku vegetable, is very crispy, very easy to bite into, so it's very easy to eat. So I think you can have it cooked in a kind of curry as well, but today we choose to have it with a salad, and yep, really loving it. And besides the salad, we ordered this soup bantu, which is a kind of oxtail soup. It's an Indonesian classic soup, and it looks really looks a bit like a kambing soup in Singapore. Check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna just try out the soup. Wow, it's really nice. A lot of spices with the oxtail, and the flavor is really very good, and it's spiced just nice. It's a little bit oily, but I suppose that's how this soup is supposed to be. Yep, I'll say it's a very hearty, very robust kind of soup, and yep, something definitely my husband will enjoy because it really reminds me of the soup kambing. Yep, and they serve it with this lime. I guess I'll just drizzle it over both the soup and the sambar here. It comes with serving of this deep fried oxtail, so yeah, supposed to eat it with the soup. And lastly, we have the lady's finger, the okra. The sambar is slightly sweet, so I think just a little goes a long way. And this lady's finger, by the way, is really very tender and it's really enjoyable to eat. So guys, overall, we really enjoyed our meal here at the Dancing Fish. And for us, the star of the show is most definitely the dancing fish itself, because it's really well deep fried. And some parts of it is so crunchy, so crispy that you can even chew right through the bones. Yeah, it's just some parts of the bones. And we find that the fish is not oily, although it's deep fried, and has a very nice aroma to it. Really very satisfying to go through a whole deep fried fish until it's nothing left. Yeah, if you know what I mean. Check out, this plate is all empty. The bones and all are nearly gone. Finishing off with a complimentary dessert. It's a lemongrass jelly. Yep, it looks really nice and refreshing. The service staff here is really very kind. He offered to give us a dessert complimentary of the restaurant. So yeah, so we decided to just go for it. But we asked for just one portion because we were really very full after the meal. Yeah, it's very nice, refreshing, perfect for after meal. By the way, the service here is really excellent. Yeah, the servers here are very helpful, very courteous, very kind. So really kudos to the service staff here. So guys, when you're in Kuala Lumpur and you're craving for Indonesian cooking, be sure to check out Dancing Fish, especially for its dancing fish. If you like our video, remember to like, share and subscribe.
Last stop for this episode of Kuala Lumpur Great Eats, an iconic Hainanese kopitiam located right in front of the famous Kwai Chai Hong or Kwai Chai Siang in the heart of Kuala Lumpur's Chinatown. Hi, today we are back at this Ho Kau Hainan kopitiam. The first time we came, it was really crowded. Today we got a queue number 119 and there's still a very big crowd. Today we have to wait about 35 to 40 minutes. So if you guys plan to eat here, remember to factor in about 40 minutes of waiting time.
So guys, we're finally seated after about 40 minutes. I think this is currently manned by the third and fourth generation family members. It started in 1956 and their mission is really to make very good Hainanese style kopi. So over here we've ordered curry bihun. Yeah, looks good, the curry bihun. You can have it with noodles or kway teow if you want. And we've also ordered the nasi lemak with fried chicken, as well as their signature kaya butter toast. Besides besides this food, we've ordered their signature drink. It's called the Clam, C-H-A-M, Clam. Clam means chan, mix. It's a mixture of coffee and tea. Very much like the yuan yang, but over here in Kuala Lumpur, they call it Clam. Alright. I must say it's extremely very hulking. Very robust. Very strong coffee and tea flavors in this drink. And one thing about this kopitiam, they're very particular about the way they select the coffee bean, the way they roast, grind, and prepare the coffee bean. And as a result, the coffee ends up having a very nice, rich, and robust flavor. In fact, during the roasting process, for the Hainanese style, they'll add rolled oats, corn, and sugar to do the roasting. And during the roasting process, the sugar will caramelize and thereby giving this very rich and very earthy, very aromatic flavor to coffee that's only uniquely found in Hainanese style Nanyang Kopi. Wow. It's very good actually. The curry is not too spicy, but it's very aromatic with the coconut milk and the spices, and the bihun itself is really very smooth. Yeah, it's very slightly sweet, just very slightly. So I think kids will love this, and yeah, very nice, appetizing, simple and nice plate of curry bihun. Definitely have to give this a try. And let me try out the nasi lemak sambal. Wow. Actually, the food here is also very good. No wonder it's so popular. Check out the chicken. I think it's very tender because I can just tear it off with the fork just like this. Very good. By the way, this chicken comes piping hot. I think they fried it upon order, and it's really delicious. And needless to say, I think this kaya toast will be very nice as well, because the Hainanese really take pride with their kaya, especially I think this legendary kopitiam, right? So guys, when you're in this area, be sure to check out this kopitiam. It may look kind of touristy because actually I think most of the patrons here are tourists, but given the history behind this place and the coffee is actually really good, I would highly recommend that when you guys are in Kuala Lumpur to check out this place. But like what my husband has said earlier, allow yourself at least 40 minutes waiting time. Make sure you're not in a rush to go anywhere else when you visit this kopitiam. So guys, if you like our video, remember to like, subscribe and share.
So guys, if you plan to come to Hokau Hainan Kopitiam to have your breakfast or lunch, you can park over there. There's car park right there. It's a really big open car park, but remember to use your touch and go card. This is the restaurant, Hokau Hainan Kopitiam.
We hope that you've enjoyed this first episode of Kuala Lumpur Great Eats. Stay tuned for more upcoming episodes. Meanwhile, take care and God bless.